Let's go to this. Psychology Today. 8 science-based ways to beat negativity. And I like that. I like this, right? Number 1, make positive concepts more accessible in your brain. Hey, isn't that what we're trying to do here? We can read the news and not hate each other. How about that? That's a positive concept, is it not? All right, let's read just a little bit. Our brains prefer just to go to whatever is familiar. It's easier, quicker, and requires less energy. So undoing negativity involves making positive concepts more familiar and accessible in the brain. Holy shit. That should be the name of this show, that whole big sentence. It continues. One way to do this is to just have a positive word of the day, or memorize a series of positive words each morning and ask yourself to recall them each night. How about this? This is the positive sentence of the day, guys. Let's affirm this and reaffirm on a daily basis. Conspiracy News with Michael Strange. Learn to love the news and not hate yourself. Jeez. All right. Anyway, good stuff, right? I'm all about being able to cut out the negativity, and a lot of it's in our brain. I agree. Here we go. Number 2, deconstruct your negativity. When we feel negative, it can be easy to see the external causes of our negative emotions, but not the internal causes. The truth is, our thoughts have just as much or maybe more to do with our negativity than the situations we're in. We really do create our own reality. Oh, that's another thing we talk about on Troubled Minds all the time. Are you telling me we're psychologists? Nah, nah, that's just too weird, right? Conspiracy theorists don't actually think in line with any academics. We're the enemy, right? Right? Anyway, this continues. To deconstruct how your thoughts lead to your negativity, engage in self-reflection by asking yourself, if you do any of the things below, do you often expect that everything will turn out horrible? No. Do you only see the bad without seeing the good? No. Number 3, do you ignore or devalue the positive things? And I think maybe many of us are guilty of that as well, right? Like, there's a lot of good things we do in the world, and you should remember them as well. Anyway, I mean, this is a fantastic article. Like, this is the type of stuff I think. This right here is basically the anti-media, right? Like, I didn't go all the way through this, so I'm not going to point out how they probably got political and told you to hate yourself at the end, because I hope they didn't. But this is good, right? Like, we do control our own reality based on, our brains, and, like we control ourselves. And the hate, the division, all this stuff, we can... I try and limit it myself by not watching the mainstream news. I watch it in small doses only to know what they're talking about, right? Because like I said in the beginning of the show, and as we continue talking about this, if you catch 10 minutes of it, you caught the whole day, right? Because they just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. So, don't leave that shit on, or you want to punch yourself in the face all day. Negative, 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 negative. So anyway, interesting. I thought this was a good way to kind of talk about this, because it is. It's I think, especially now when I talked about the coronavirus and the lockdowns and all the rest of this stuff and people's mental health, and it's not been a good year for this stuff. So anyway, a pretty good article. Have a look at this. Good stuff. My opinion, it's being self-aware and understanding the things that make us stressed or depressed, or not giving ourselves credit for things we should get credit for, things like this. I think it's all very important. I think it's part of a good, healthy mindset. And again, as we're maybe I'm the happiest conspiracy theorist out there. I don't know. It seems like everybody's a bunch of Debbie Downers, and they're always like, the sky's falling, the world's ending. I don't think that's true at all. I just don't. I think that I think we change that by educating ourselves. We change that by understanding things like this, that we do control our own reality, and that CNN does not. Fox News does not, right? Just to put it in a nutshell. Anyway, pretty good stuff. Check it out. If you guys need help with this, if you're lonely, come join the Discord. Come hang out with us. Come listen. There's a lot of people in there sharing information. Like I said, it happens after the show. 24 hours a day, there's people in there, and there's good conversation going on. There's ways, guys. The 21st century, the internet. For now, there's ways. We're not completely cracked down on. So anyway, there you go. There's my little soapbox moment. Let me just reaffirm. You don't have to hate yourself, and you are worth something. All right.